So in addition to your will and trust, you also need to think about beneficiary designations for certain assets. And you have to make sure that you coordinate these with your estate plan. So really the two big items you need to think about are retirement accounts and life insurance. So for these assets, you can designate a beneficiary, which means that it doesn't necessarily have to pass through your trust or your will. There's also a third. There's certain pay on death accounts or transfer on death accounts, and those designations will control and not your will or trust. But staying on top of your primary and contingent beneficiary designations is very, very crucial. The scenario that I've seen in many cases is where someone has an account from when they were young and they've named maybe their parents, or maybe if you don't like your parents, maybe it's your sibling that you like as a beneficiary. But then you grow up and you want your partner to be the beneficiary. Or maybe it's as simple as you don't like that sibling anymore, or you maybe just want your asset to go to charity. So in those cases, you have to make sure that you update the beneficiary designations, because unless you update it, they are still the beneficiary. Also for unmarried couples, they lack a certain protection that married couples have. So for example, for married individuals, qualified plans such as 401ks are automatically designated to the surviving spouse. And in fact, if you want to name someone else other than your spouse as beneficiary, your spouse has to consent. Now, for unmarried individuals, you don't have that default designation, so you need to make sure that you have your partner designated. So the general point is that I'd really like to make is that estate plans are important for everyone, but it can be especially more important for unmarried couples. And if you intend to leave your assets to your partner, they are not considered heirs under state law, and there's no backstop that will get them your property. So if you don't have a will or a trust when you die, the general rule is that your assets will go to blood relatives or family, and maybe that's not what you want.